How's everybody doing on this afternoon? I'm gonna share this video, and then I'm gonna go ahead and get ready for the weather. Make sure you guys can hear me. One second. I need to edit that real fast because I just made a mistake. Need to fix that. Me. That should change here in just a second. I'm normally not on this early in the afternoon, but I figure I'm going to go ahead and do it now. It's better to do it now than later. You never know when they're going to change the time on the stuff coming in. And I'm going to monitor the YouTube chat and Facebook chats for any comments. And I'm not expecting a lot of people to be watching right now because a lot of people's at work and school right now. So I'm going to go ahead and point out that this area over here that's in green, I don't know if it's popping up because there's rain moving over. Let me click that. Is a flood watch. And that flood watch is in effect through Saturday afternoon. And like I said yesterday, the flooding threat was in the high category. And that flood watch is in effect for portions of northwestern Kentucky. And then we got another area over here. We'll see what this is. This is a wind advisory. And it came out about 4 o'clock this morning. Because there is going to be a lot of wind in the storms that's coming through. This area right here, this little green area, that is a river flood warning. Because there is going to be a lot of flooding with the storms, and there's going to be a lot of rain. Now I'm going to zoom out and see if I can find the severe stuff that's coming our way is at right now. I'm going to see if I can find it. So I've got a little bit of a radar glitch. Let that load in real fast. There it goes. Looks like the severe stuff hasn't developed yet. Either that or my radar's having a glitch. I could be wrong. My radar could just be glitching out like it sometimes does. Okay, I'm going to go to the National Weather Service and we're going to hit the weather story because it tells us what's going on, what's going to be like throughout the day when there's severe weather. And which Grayson County's not in it, but we're close to the flood watch, and even close to the flood watch, you still gotta watch the river and make sure it's at its banks and creeks. And here's the rainfall totals that's going to come through. When flooding, it says when flooding, turn around, don't drown. 1 to 2 inches of rain has already fallen across southern Indiana this morning. An additional 1 to 5 to 3, 1.5 to 3 inches of rain expected across much of the region through tomorrow. Localized higher rainfall amounts. Possible heaviest rain expected through this evening into the overnight hours. Better chances for flash flooding tonight in southern Indiana, also expanding into Kentucky. Minor to moderate river flooding is possible in southern Indiana. Okay, it's a little too far north. And here's for the slight risk of severe storms tonight, which here's the marginal in the green. The slight risk is where we're at. Down here's where the moderate risk is. I'm sorry, enhanced risk, which is orange. The red's the moderate risk down here. And here's the threats right here. Strong to severe storms late tonight may produce locally damaging wind gusts, and isolated tornadoes. They're still saying isolated tornadoes. Flooding and strong storms are especially dangerous at night. Be weather aware and ready to act. Have multiple ways to receive warning information, especially while you are asleep. And like I said yesterday, have your phones and wireless alerts turned on your phone. Have weather radios on and on alert mode in case a warning comes out for your area. And if you don't have weather radio or your phone doesn't have wireless alerts on, or you don't know how to turn on your wireless alerts on your phone, you can go to your settings on your phone, and you can. I forgot how you do. I think you go into. Hold on, let me see if I can try to do it on my phone. I'm gonna try to see if I can demonstrate it on my phone because I know I've got my wireless alerts on. You go to because I have an Android. I can only explain how Androids work. If you have an Android, you go to your settings, and oh man, it's been a while since I've done this. You go to settings. You go to your settings on your Android phone. You go to notifications. and then you go to advanced settings on your phone, and then you click where it says wireless emergency alerts, and it'll either tell you if the wireless alerts are on or off. If the wireless alerts are off, turn them on. You click one of the buttons and you turn it on. You can put down what alerts you want for wireless alerts on your phone. And I will tell you this: if you don't have wireless, if you don't know how to do the wireless alerts on your phone, or you don't have a weather radio, you can always leave your TV on, because TVs will have, because sometimes depending on if your TV has cable or satellite, they will have the emergency alerts. The emergency alert system will usually interrupt your TV program or something, or if if you have an over the air antenna, they ain't going to have the emergency alerts on it. If you have over the air, because those are the things that you can hear. The only things that'll wake you up is if the emergency alert comes across your TV, which is cable or satellite, or if the wireless alerts go off on your phone, or if your weather radio goes off. You're not going to hear the tornado sirens, because tornado sirens are meant to be heard outside unless you live right down the road or near one. Sirens are meant to be heard for people that's outside and can't hear their weather radios or phones go off. And the main threats right here is the tornado threat is still in the low category. It looks like it's been upped a little bit. The tornado is in between low and medium. The hail threat is low. The wind is in between. Damaging wind is in between low and medium. And the flooding is in the high category. So I'll turn this on. And this yellow area will be where the severe storms is possible at, which is across eastern Texas, Louisiana, Arkansas, parts of Missouri, Kentucky, Tennessee, Alabama, and I think that, and parts of Ohio and Indiana and Illinois. Then tomorrow it's cleared off break, and the same for Sunday as well. Went back to the radar. And I do want to say this right now. I will only come on Facebook and YouTube live if there's any tornado warnings or severe thunderstorm warning with high winds. I will be on Facebook and YouTube live covering it. If there's and it also depends on what type the warning is too. I never break in for flash flood warnings. But if there's a tornado warning or a severe thunderstorm warning with high winds, or a tornado possible tag with a severe thunderstorm warning, I will also come on Facebook and YouTube Live. And also, if it's an absolute emergency where there's a tornado confirmed on the ground and it's doing damage. Going to check the comments. There's nothing on Facebook, which I wasn't expecting. Nothing really on Facebook this early in the afternoon. Yeah, there's nothing on YouTube either. Like I say, I'm not expecting this. Expecting people to comment this early in the afternoon. So anyway, guys, I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna go ahead and let you guys go, and y'all have a great afternoon. If there's any severe weather, if there's any warnings or watches that does come in, uh, if there's any watches or warnings that does come in, I will come on and let you guys know. But remember this: if there's a tornado warning or severe thunderstorm warnings that has high winds, I will come on Facebook and YouTube Live and cover them. And also will be the same as if there's a tornado warning, no matter whether that's radar indicated or if there's an actual tornado on the ground and it's doing damage. Which we probably won't see any strong tornadoes. We'll probably just see isolated tornadoes, which usually during an isolated tornado, it'll normally develop and it'll touch down. And usually during isolated tornadoes, they usually don't stay on the ground no longer than maybe 30 seconds to a minute, and then it'll just lift back up during isolated tornadoes. You'll usually get those short-lived where they will develop, they'll touch down, be on the ground for about a minute or two, and then they'll normally lift back up. Anyway, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and get off here, and you guys have a great afternoon.